Hello and welcome to A Life Full of Meaning. My name is Lisa and this is Glenn, and together we sold a house, we got rid of all of our stuff and we moved onto a narrowboat called Nutshell. And here we are. Woo, what a week it's been. I've just got to explain, there is like a gale going on outside. We are being buffeted by the wind. This week's video mainly features our trip to Devon, and you've spent a couple of days doing the head gasket.
I have.
Let's say no more about that. Let's just show you. Hello, good morning and welcome to Sunday. We are currently on the M4 heading down to Devon. We've still got about 2 hours 20 minutes left of the journey. It is a little bit cloudy and grey outside, but we don't care. We are heading to the seaside. We are 15 miles away and there is a glimmer of blue sky and sunshine. When I was little and we went on holiday, whoever saw the sea first used to shout, "I see the sea and the sea sees me," and they were the winner. Keeping my eyes peeled. Real interesting V-dub camper there. We're getting close to the sea now. Got a feeling that when we go around this corner we are gonna see the sea. Look at that. Not you, Mr. One, you keep your eyes ahead. Small coastal road. Oh. Another beach here.
It's got to be down here, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're only 1.9 miles away. Hello mate, you alright?
How are you guys?
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
We have arrived on site and just check this out, guys. Look at that. Oh God. Glenn's taking me across the rocks to get to the beach. Really wet now. I'm definitely going back the other way, the sensible path route. I've got long trousers on. Glenn's just wading across. Oh man, puddles of water, really warm. Surface paradise here. We're in a place called Croyd. Never been here before. Well, not that I can remember. It's just beautiful. We're back at the van now after a lovely walk. Everybody else on the campsite is relaxing. Glenn gets car cleaning stuff out, starts polishing the van. I've sort of come to sit inside because I'm just like, yes, we're that sort of people. We come on holiday to admire the sea view, read our books and clean our van. We've got such an easy dinner tonight because it was so last minute. I looked at what we had in the fridge. So I had these burgers, some burger rolls, and I had some asparagus and some broccoli, like baby broccoli, in the fridge. So basically I chopped those up, washed them, put them in a bag with some olive oil, salt and pepper, and I'm just going to like griddle them. So basically burgers, some green veg, I picked up a packet of coleslaw and some hummus. And that's going to be it. Oh, it's been absolutely pouring all night. It's just stopped. Surfers already in the sea. They don't care if it's raining, do they? No. Anyway, good morning. Glenn left his flip-flops outside last night.
So yours.
Yeah, I know, but I've got another pair of shoes. The sun has come out. Unbelievable to think, like 15 minutes ago, it was absolutely chucking it down, and we were laying in bed going, oh, don't want to get up. And now the sun is out, the surf is up, and this is not a bad way to start the week. So this is where we're heading for breakfast this morning. Biffin's kitchen. Got something yummy cooking. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I am good, thank you. So, what have we got?
I can do a, well, mini biff is just a bacon butty.
Yeah.
And avocado, mushroom, eggs.
Yeah, do all that.
Yeah.
Do all that.
Two of those.
I don't want egg in mine. Just
No eggs?
bacon, avocado, and the ring and hook game. Just ring the ring onto the hook. Go on, Glenn. Oh.
I'm not doing it, I'm just annoyed.
So we've got to leave this site today because we could only get in for one night, and we're not sure where we're going. We're going to stay out for one more night. Think we're going to head home, maybe find a site near Banbury, pop in and see Harry, maybe take him out for dinner tonight. We're definitely coming back to Croyd. Love it here. I love these coloured cottages. Glenn, if you had a cottage, what colour would you paint it? Grey? Grey?
Yeah, like a light dove grey, so.
Okay, I'd go with the pink.
Yeah, well, I thought you would, yeah.
Is this Barnstable?
Yeah.
This is what life looks like when you're working and on the road. Glenn there on his computer, me here on my computer. Not complaining though, just stopped at services. Oh, so you park straight ahead and then you go into the reception. Kettle's on. Glenn's doing his housekeeping.
You look after your stuff, it'll look after you.
Went for a lovely meal with Harry last night. This site is a great stopping off point. I wouldn't like to spend like 2 weeks of my holiday here.
The canal is literally just the other side of that building.
It is.
So if you were a walker and you wanted to use it as a base up and down the canal,
It would be good.
yeah.
So yeah, we're packing up this morning. We are heading home. Glenn's got to go to the office. I've got to do some work, and then this afternoon popping round to see a friend. So quick back to the boat, get showered and changed. Showered in cold water, I'll have you know, but
because there's no point in it coming on and off for 2 days.
feel awake now. I've just bought a bottle of Prosecco and let me show you some yummy stuff. So going around to pick Dawn up, and then we're around Jules's house. So I'm here with Jules. We've just had a lovely couple of glasses of Pimm's.
Yes, we have, because
And-
it's summer.
and cake, and it's been a delicious afternoon. So heading home now. Glenn is coming to pick us up, so we've got to leg it out the door.
Yes, you have.
And I will see you later.
Yeah, hope so.
Just got back to the boat. Look.
Yeah, it's alright. I'll buy them again for you.
Glenn did not buy me these. No, they were a gift from my friend Dawn. Thank you. Glenn is mocking my...
I didn't say anything.
No, you didn't need to say, Glenn. That look on your face said it all. You can see why I don't work in the flower shop, can't you? He was mocking my flower dumping skills.
You cut the ends off.
No. You're such a pro, aren't you? You come and do it if you think you can do it better. I think we've run out of gas. Glenn's just popped out. He says, when I get back, put the kettle on. Went to put the kettle on. It's not working. I just cooked in on it like a couple of hours ago. All was fine. Now nothing. There is no tea.
Why?
No gas.
I think it's taking a load of water. Going on the street. We've got a lot of stuff on our gas locker, including the fake Christmas tree.
It's not fake Christmas tree.
No,
It's a real Christmas tree.
It doesn't grow much because it only just about fitted in there last time.
Yeah. Oh, normal service resumed. Good morning, good morning. It is Wednesday. I am at Debbie's shop and I'm just waiting for Beth. I've got Leo today and actually I've arrived before Beth, so that's pretty good going. I'm very pleased with that. It is giving me time to have a look at these gorgeous plants. Look at these.
I think we put them out at Christmas and she said, oh, we'll just leave them there.
Are they gorgeous? Bloody lovely. Look at this. Oh. Here's Beffy and Leo. Morning, morning. You alright, my darling? Yes. Are we going to Nanny's again today? This is a game that I sort of remember from my childhood, and I remember that I didn't get it then.
You do?
Yeah.
You bounce the ball, pick
Up.
up a jack. On the next game, next
Yeah.
one, you bounce the ball
Yeah.
and you pick up two.
Mum, can I say you're having trouble bouncing the ball, let alone picking up any?
You can only let it bounce once.
What do you-
Well, if you're back to high, then it'll take more time for it to go back.
There you go, tactics, Mum, tactics.
Go on then, Leo, you have a go.
Wait, reading, start, what away eating, start.
Oh, Mia's just arrived and she's bought a whole suitcase of fancy dress clothes and socks.
Away, my.
What you got? And two
I
PPs.
got my mommy.
Ah, we're back at the boat. I'm going to cook a curry for dinner tonight. I haven't had a curry for ages. So, I'm going to get that going. Glenn, are you going to start the head gasket?
Yeah, I'm going to go down and start stripping it down there.
Okay. Is this a good time to come and get an update?
Well, I'm just stripping down at the moment. I've just taken the air filter off. I'm just draining out the water because I'm a bit fussy about getting water everywhere. This is the head and this should be full of water, so what I've got to do is drain the water below that so that when I take it off I don't lose a load of water down the pots. That's not the end of the world, but it just means I'll have to do another oil change and I've only just done it. So I'm just taking all this cage off access. It's just basically stripping all the bits off around it so I can get to it. So you can come back again in about an hour to see how far I've got.
We will do. While the curry is cooking, I'm going to just poke my head around the corner, see how Glenn's getting on. If it's not good, we'll just retreat slowly.
I am at the point of no return now. We're not a million bolts away from getting, well, the top off, actually off, but I don't know if I'm going to finish it tonight to get it off. I'll see how I get on.
What are these bits?
These are the injector pipes. So basically, there's 4 of them which feed the diesel into. This is the bit we might have a nightmare when I'm putting it back together, bleeding through. I know how to do it. It's cranking it over and bleeding the diesel through and trying to get it started, and it might just be a bit of an effort.
What's this bit, Glenn?
That's the new water pump that I fitted a little while ago.
Okay.
That's the air intake.
Okay.
That's the rocker top. Thermostat housing, obviously I've got to get a new thermostat because I've drilled holes in the oven, so I'll get another one ordered up, and it'll just be a case of cleaning it. I'm going to take the cam tops off in a minute, which is basically this whole section here. Just take these 4 bolts off and this whole top will lift off.
Okay.
And it should reveal. And then I've got to be careful because that's all the timing, so I have to make sure that I don't mess that up.
Okay.
So it's a job, Lisa. It's a job.
Okay, I'm going to leave you to it. Shall I just yell you when dinner's ready?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Curry's nearly done. I've gone all out tonight. Made my own flatbreads. That doesn't happen very often. And I've thrown some more veggies in the rice. I'm really trying to get our veggie quota up. Anyway, gonna dish up. Just gonna add a dollop of yoghurt Oh my God, I love a good curry. I know the salad's a bit of a weird thing, but I had some left and I didn't want to waste it. I did call you. Dinner's on the table. I've got to say though, I've proper trashed the kitchen.
So these and the things behind them, so these little tiny dots,
Yeah.
they have got to stay in that order. These little things here would be worn to each rod, so if you then mess them up, they will be all wrong. So these cannot be disturbed. But I can't, until I'll get my big socket set and the torque wrench, I can't get those nuts out because I haven't got a spanner here that's good enough. So I've only got, there's 18 bolts in that. That's a lot. Normally in a head there's usually about 9 in a petrol, but because it's diesel there's a lot more compression, so they have to have a lot more bolts.
Okay, well, you can rest assured I'm not going to touch anything. In fact, I'm not even coming down this end of the boat until you've got it all sorted.
Okay.
Okay.
It's all laid out in a...
So I don't want to touch nothing. Are we out of focus? Or are my eyes rubbing? No, we're in focus. We're in focus. Good morning to you and welcome to Thursday. Let's get out. Hold on. So Thursday is fast becoming my most favourite day. Well, during the summer holidays anyway, because I have Leo on a Thursday and it's Harry's day off on a Thursday. So there was a couple of texts that went round last night like, what's going on? What we doing? What we doing? And I thought, last week when we went to that family fun day, all Oliver wanted to do was jump on the bouncy castle like the whole time we were there. So I was like, okay, let's do this. Let's find somewhere with a bouncy castle and let's go there. We're both trekking off to Northampton together today and then sort of going our separate ways and then meeting up because we changed Pub Tuesday to Pub Thursday. Glenn's striding ahead of me now. I'll tell you why we're rushing. Because we want to stop for a coffee and maybe a cheeky cheesy bacon turnover pastry at Newport Pagnell on the way. Yeah, that's the only reason we're rushing this morning. Anyway, let's go. I wonder if H is here yet. Hello, hello. So Leo, we're going to go to the farm. Hello, hello, hello. Dude. In.
Hi. You can see Yaya.
Are you driving? Glenn's washed my car.
I sort of smeared the dirt around a bit.
Did you smear the dirt around?
Yeah.
Well, he started off by hoovering it, but I can actually see out the windows now, which is brilliant because it was so filthy before that it was like it hadn't been washed for months. Actually, maybe even a year. It's Friday afternoon. The weather forecast for this weekend is looking rubbish. Glenn don't care because he's going to be doing mechanical boat engine stuff all weekend. So this is my plan. We've come to the shops. I've got a shopping list. I'm going to just buy delicious food and I want to go into the garden centre and buy some herbs and replant that herb garden. So this weekend we're sort of just sort of gathering the stuff we need to go back to the boat and just hunker down for the weekend. And look, it's not only herbs, but it's a herb sale. So, got a selection of herbs. And Glenn's got some compost for that Christmas tree. We have an abundance of delicious food, herbs, chocolate, another sneaky chocolate in there. I think we're all set for the weekend, Mr. Warner.
Let's go.
That weather out there is like fierce. It's warm, but really windy. So, Mr. Warner, can I look over your shoulder?
This is the old one. It's not as knackered as I was hoping it was going to be. We know there was fumes in the water, so there's got to be something here. There's a little gap here,
yeah,
breaking the thing, which could have been enough. There's the actual gasket is split,
right,
between cylinders,
right,
which is ever so close to these little water vents here.
Yeah.
But you know, obviously with the pressure on it, they are quite squidged down. But
okay.
it could have been enough to cause an issue. To cause an issue. This I can show you really, but there's the split anyway. But
yeah,
it's like two metal things. I mean, they do tend to come in two parts like that. But
yeah.
Let's just hope that that's what was causing it. And the only other thing I can't tell whether this has been off before.
Right.
I would say it probably has, only because this is broken, which is a location pin for the gasket and the head. It's broken in half, so which tells me that someone who put it on maybe caught it or broke it. It's completely snapped. It should be like that one there.
Okay.
It doesn't matter because it doesn't do much, but it could mean the difference of this being broken, that the gasket was slightly off when it was put back on, so slightly shifted. So anyway, I'm going to clean it all up as best as I can. Getting the head skim's not going to be an option in this case, I'm afraid, because these valves sit flush with the top. It means all these will have to come out. They'll have to regrind them to sink those lower. Yeah. Which is just, you know.
You don't think it's necessary?
I don't think it's necessary. I was going to go to B&Q and buy this. I've just borrowed it with a straight edge, which I've used to check out the head before I put it back on. So, putting my glasses on so I can't see nothing. That is the tolerance you get. Feel it.
Right.
It's like a piece of paper on it. So basically, you put it across like this, and the points, common points, is here.
Oh, Chloe's ringing.
Hello.
So this bit, look, it won't.
Okay, all right. Oh no, yeah. Can you grab? Well, no, it's hard. We won't know. You see the bit that slides in the track?
That bit.
That bit, yeah. It's got stuck, I would imagine. So you need to try and you need to try and slide it across. You might have to get a screwdriver. So not a fork. A knife's not going to do it, honey.
I can't get it to move. I've checked the screw out. It's still not doing it.
I can have a look at it close up. I can't see. It's jammed. It's jammed down the end. So you need like a flat screwdriver to lever it. What have you got in your hand now? The other way. What is that in your hand?
A knife.
Say, Chloe. Is that? Do you see down that end bit? That's where it's jammed.
Okay. I'll try and find a screwdriver.
But you need to sort of try and pull the door at the same time because it's just gone too far. All right.
Okay.
Let me know how you get on. All right. I'll speak to you in a bit. Bye.
DAD phone support.
So where was I? And basically the point to check is just here. The idea is you've got to try and get this in certain points.
Yeah.
Under the metal.
So
I'll find out and let you know.
You want me to go now, don't you? I'm off. We'll come back in a bit and you can tell us how you get on.
Get on.
This sandwich is a thing of beauty, Mr. Warner. How are you doing?
Well, head's back on.
Yeah.
It's all tightened down. The injectors are back in. The glow plugs are back in. I've just put in the rocker cover back. This rocker set back on, but you have to be really careful because then there's a rod on each one, and because they're under tension at the moment, the rods are not all sitting in the right place. So as I slowly do it down, I've got to make sure the rods pop into the rockers, and then I'm going to set all the rockers as well.
Can we have an update?
All the injectors back in, all the glow plugs back in, all connected, the top's back on, the air intake's back on, the water pump's back on. I've just got the exhaust back on, so it's like the final probably about 45 minutes. I'm just making sure everything's like right.
Right, I am going to replant my herb garden. Quite pleased with that. Smells bloody lovely, that's for sure. Mr. Warner! You've been down here hours.
If it starts, it'd be amazing.
Okay.
Because I think it's going to have to be bled, but
Okay.
I'm going to trust the old Perkins engine and we're going to see how we go. So here we go, preheat. I'm slightly nervous. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Thermostats are open, full water to go in, so temperatures will drop again, and that's how it should go along. That's now red on, that pipe. Just got to resync that injector, it's just this one's leaking. It's on the bottom, you can't really see, but there's diesel coming out. So, engine complete back. I'm going to do another sniff test. This is the red stuff. You put it into the lines.
Oh, it went yellow last time, didn't it? Like
away.
instantly.
So we've had the engine's already been running for a while, so it's nice and warm. So we'll just give it a start. And what happens is, the more I accelerate, the more it pushes it round here.
It's what we don't want to see is yellow.
Yellow, no.
Okay, no yellow.
And it's warm, so.
Fingers crossed, fingers crossed.
So the more I rev it, you see the bubbles
No yellow, Mr. Warner.
We know how quickly it went yellow last time. Stayed red, and it's the same colour as it was in the bottle. It's not.
Well done. Are you feeling proud of yourself?
That'll do.
Just...
Got that injury.
No.
I've sliced my thumb open and I've just done the back of my hand.
Oh.
That's just the cage. That metal cage is so ruthless.
Is it?
But it does mean that when we're out in the cut now, we'll get hot water again.
Oh, darling, well done.
Through the system.
Well.
We're done.
Head gasket on the boat.
My first diesel
head gasket. You've done loads of petrol in your time.
Loads of petrol, never a diesel. The only difference is it has to be so much tighter. The head bolts are just, you know, normally we use a torque wrench, which I've got here, all angles, whereas this one you have to do it to 101 newton meters, which is, and when you think the bar's this long, and it was real. So I did it to 50, all of them in a certain. You have to do them in a certain sequence. It's really important you follow the sequence. So if anyone's ever going to do this themselves, just Google it and find out your settings, which will be in your book, and then it being an engine book, or you'll find them online, or whatever you do, just follow the sequence, because when you follow the sequence of the tightening up, it just bursts the tautness on the head, and it just makes it as flat as it can be. If you do it in the wrong combination, one, you might miss one, and two, it could cause a bow in the head. Even though you look at it and you think there's no way that's going to bow, but they do. Just follow the sequence, and it should be good.
All those words, Glenn, meant nothing to me, but
anyone who knows a little bit about engine, it's just and to be fair, I was really lucky. I didn't have to bleed the system. It took a little bit of time to start. Saved me a load of aggravation, and I'm trying to get the bloody thing started. So I'm just now piecing everything back together properly.
Well done.
Definitely.
Well done. And I'm glad we've got that test, because that proves, like, without a doubt,
that
it's
not
done.
Leaking. Yeah, and I've taken my makeshift bits out now, put the original bolts in. I'm just going to bleed this side out just to make sure that it's bled through from both sides.
Okay.
And I'm just going to put it back together and just leave it for now, because I think I've done enough.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't be scared. and doing it yourself. If you follow the procedures, follow the book. All I would say is don't leave it long between taking it apart and putting it back together because you forget.
Hey-oh, the conquering hero! Well done.
The conquering hero. Okay, so it worked. More than the fact that it started second time. Anyway, and I'm sitting here. I'm really mucking. I've been going since about 10 o'clock this morning, but methodically putting our engine back together. And all I can say is she's running. No, there's even when she's boiling hot, like not overheating, but she's running at about 85-90 degrees. But there's no pressure in the system. You can squeeze it, and as soon as you turn it off and let it cool down for 10 minutes, you can open the cap. No pressure in the system. You can actually, the pipes don't go hard. They just get warm and hot. So it's exactly what it should do. And I've just bled the last remaining bit of air out of the system. So it should be all good to go. Proof of being the pudding, obviously, when we're out and about. But at least I know I can do it. I'm not scared. Diesel engines.
Are you very happy?
I'm happy that I've done it.
Yeah.
I'm happy I got it done and didn't wait. I don't want Mrs. Warner to cook tonight.
What he really means is, I don't want you to mess the kitchen up anymore.
No, because the deal is, whoever cooks, I wash up and tidy up the kitchen, and I'm knackered.
So, that's it for this week. We will see you next week. See ya!
See ya.